this short video for you guys so that we are making sure that we're communicating all of our exciting upcoming changes to children's ministry that are going to be happening over the next couple of weeks. So I'm just going to go over a few of those with you. So as you know, we've made a couple of changes already in the month of October in all of our areas of children's ministry. So just to recap kind of what we've done and the reason why we are doing that is for those of you that serve in our tribe area, that has been our 4th and 5th graders. For the month of October, we have them staying in the student lounge for their worship experience. This is really just to give them a place and an environment that creates the freedom for them to worship and express their praise to God in a way that they are comfortable doing. And so we want to do that through dance, incorporating some of the curriculum songs and videos, so it will kind of tie in that word of the month into the songs, just to kind of help reinforce that life app that we are teaching our children each and every month. And so they are worshiping in the student lounge for the month of October. With that said, coming up the first weekend of November, our tribe kids are going to join the kids in the mountains for worship. Now, before you go, these kids hate going back over to the mountains because they feel like they're being put back into a younger age group. That is not the message that we want to send to our tribe kids. These kids are our older elementary kids, and they are leaders. And so we want to teach them how to lead even the younger elementary. And so we want to work with these tribe kids to really teach them how to engage in worship themselves, but then also how to help engage these other younger children, just like they probably have younger siblings at home, that they can help them to engage in worship. So we're going to be looking to our tribe kids to become leaders in worship, with either through dance or just through providing energy. Some of them may be musically talented and would love to sing with a microphone along with our performance tracks and the lyrics that we provide. So starting in November, that first weekend, all of the kids in elementary are going to be together just for the worship section over at the mountains. So what this means is tribe will still have check-in and check-out in the student lounge as normal. They'll still have their large group time. Their so-and-so show is part of the curriculum that we're using right now. They'll still do that in the student lounge, as well as their small group time with their small group leaders. That will continue to happen in the student lounge. So just that worship section is going to be in mountains. With that said, the big announcements that we are making is that our 3rd graders are going to move out of mountains, and our 3rd grade are going to move into tribe. So Tribe 45 will no longer be Tribe 45, it will just be tribe, because that will incorporate our 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade kids. And the reason that we're doing this, there's a couple of reasons, but we really want to create a learning environment and experience that fosters developing more deeper relationships between our leaders and our kids, and creating that environment for them to deepen their relationship or start a relationship with Jesus if they haven't already. And so by moving 3rd grade over into tribe, it will allow for more kids in the tribe room, which will really create a better environment, a higher energy experience for the kids. We all know that the more kids that we have, the more energy that there is in the room. And so sometimes it's been a bit of a challenge with our tribe, with the fewer numbers, to be able to do some of our large group activities with a smaller number. So we're moving those 3rd graders over into tribe. We are also moving our kindergartners over into mountains. So tribe will be 3, 4, 5. Mountains will be kindergarten, 1st, and 2nd grade. Again, in doing that, these kids are in elementary school, and so some of our kindergartners that are 6 years old, right now currently they're in with 3-year-olds in preschool, and so we know that younger ages, there's just a big developmental gap between a 3-year-old and a 6-year-old. even doing basic things like using scissors and glue and some of their small group activities. So having kindergarten over with first and second grade in Mountains will be able to provide more age-appropriate lesson plans and activities for those kids to do. So those small group rooms are going to stay the same in Mountains. We'll have a kindergarten room, a first grade room, and a second grade room. A lot of changes that are happening in our Mountains area of children's ministry, and I'm so excited about it. So one thing that we're going to do with the small group rooms is we are doing away with the classroom feel. Not sure how many of you have been in there for any amount of time, but it's very cold in those rooms, and it feels like school, and we want kids to just connect church with fun and a place they want to be and they want to hang out. Again, we want kids to wake up every day of the week and go, Mom, is today Sunday? Do I get to go to church? Or Thursday night? But we want that room to be a place that kids want to hang out and deepen their relationships with each other and with their leader, and most importantly, deepen their relationships with Jesus. So those rooms will become a space with comfortable shag rugs and floor pillows and beanbag chairs, just a place they want to be. They want to hang out. They want to journal. They want to pray. They want to play games and do small group activities. And all of those things are just going to foster a more warm and friendly relationship. So facelift remodel is coming to the small group rooms in Mountains. And with that, for all of our areas, we have incorporated this fall our social activities. And so the social activity is really a time for our leaders to intentionally engage with the kids and introduce the kids to what the lesson or the story will be about. And so it really is a time to reconnect after a long week or maybe 2 weeks of not seeing the kids in children's ministry, kind of get the pace set for them for the day. So in Mountains, those small group rooms, kids are going to be dropped off and picked up from the small group room door. So we won't have the check-in at the main doors anymore, but we'll have the small group leaders again at the doors of their rooms. And this is a very strategic, very intentional thing that we want to do. We want to foster relationship with the small group leader and the parent. Currently, the way our setup is, the small group leader really doesn't ever have a chance to connect with the parent. They don't have the opportunity to learn the parent's name that belongs to the children, or vice versa. And we also want to be able to provide positive feedback to the parents. So when we see our kids learning and growing and really just exemplifying these incredible character traits and Christ-like character that we are teaching them, we want to be able to pass that on, because as a church and as children's ministry, our goal is to partner with the parents, and so we want to develop that relationship with them at the small group leader level. So drop off and check-in is going to take place at the door of the small group rooms, and all this is starting the first weekend of November, and so that's going to take place then. Let's see, what else do we have for Mountains? As you guys may already know, we started our Thursday night evening services at 6:30 and had a great turnout for that. So for our Thursday evening service, because it is a smaller number of kids, we have our preschool area. So our Meadows area is babies. Right now it's babies through kindergarten, but starting November that will be babies through preschool. And then Mountains will have kindergarten through 5th grade all together on, this is Thursday evening only. And so we'll do large group together, and then we'll still break out into our smaller groups with our K through 2nd grade and our 3rd through 5th graders together. So super quick, a lot of information, a lot of changes are coming to Grace Place Kids, but we are so excited about it. We're so excited that you guys are on our team and that you are fulfilling a purpose and a calling that God has placed on your life, just to invest in kids, to show up for them and to make an impact for the kingdom through children's ministry. So have a great evening. Bye.